Hi, Danny Morrison here for the Danny Morrison Expert Comments alongside Rario.com. Match 19, New Zealand up against Pakistan. Of course, Pakistan, big victory over India by 10 wickets the other night. And so in such a rich vein of confidence, Pakistan, and really that going into Sharjah, where, as we know, Sharjah has always been a home away from home and away for Pakistan. It's just such a great venue, so intimate, such a great theatre when there's almost a full house. Because of COVID, you can't quite have 100% capacity, but geez, it was rocking the other night. And what a great win in the end for Pakistan to go with their one with India. What happened? The toss won by Bubba, no surprise, on a new pitch, on a relayed square, as we know at Sharjah. You want to go up front, see what the opposition can post, and then try and track it down. Well, when I look at it, that balance of that bowling attack of Pakistan's is simply superb. The batting, well, the scores in the 20s and very frustrating because someone like a Daryl Mitchell pushed up the order to open, brought up in Perth, Western Australia for a bit when his former All Black father was coaching rugby in Perth. So Daryl knows how to play horizontal shots very well. Brought up in Perth, fast and bouncy, loves to go square, loves the ball coming on, and is such a strong character. So he, in a way, was frustrated because he got to 27 off 20, but couldn't kick on. Kane Williamson is 25 off 26, hit a one-handed six, which was really nice, beaten in the flight, but still hit it for six. And again, Devon Conway, he got 27 off 24, but you get into the 20s, you need to kick on. And these are class players with lovely hands and very fluent, but they, in a way, looked short of a gallop, New Zealand. They needed to have more game time. They needed more tougher game time situations, which only comes about from playing in the heat of international battle, and they really did look short of that. Phillips got a little teen score, but in the end, 134 for 8 really was a good 25-35 short against this powerful Pakistani lineup with their bowling, with their batting, and their dynamic fielding, given the confidence, as I say, beating India the other night there in Dubai. So in reply there, the bowling, Shaheen Shah Afridi, superb. 1 for 21 and 4 and a maiden. He kicked things off with a maiden against Martin Guptill early on. And then you look at the other guys that chip in. Muhammad Hafiz, 1 for 16 from 2, did a job, didn't he? You had Shadab Khan, didn't get a wicket, but was, he was threatening and challenging at times. Ahmad Wasim, a very good 1 for 24 from 4 for him. But the standout with his best figures ever in a T20 international, Haris Ralph, 4 overs, look at that, 4 for 22, simply sensational. Great change-ups, great skill, and a wonderful story there. Only, 3.5, nearly 4 years ago, he wasn't playing hardball cricket. Fascinating, isn't it? Playing the old tennis ball, tape ball cricket. And now look at him, where he's come through the franchise system and done very well and got into the Pakistan national side and has never looked back. So, very pleased for Haris Ralph, of the quick bowling fraternity, of course. So when you look at the chase, only needing 135, they did it in 18.4 overs, Pakistan. Wasn't so much the dynamic duo up the top there because Bubba got out cheaply, didn't quite get to double figures, out for 9. There were 3 scores of 11 from the guys in the top 4. So, when you look at that, bizarre, Fakhar Zaman and Hafiz and Ahmad Wasim, they got to 11 and didn't convert. So when you look at Rizwan and his fluency too, and his cheekiness and dabbing and so good all around the clock. When I look at his, he got 33, a little bit more circumspect with off 34 balls, but again, he hits boundaries, doesn't he? 5 of those. And it really was left to a couple of the other old stars, and particularly Shoaib Malik, who's played in 4 decades just quietly in the 1990s, 2000s, 2010s, and now he's still playing in the 2020s. Bizarre, isn't it? He ended up being not out there with 26 not out. Asif Ali was not out 27, and they got Pakistan over the line quite comfortably in the end. As I say, 8 balls left, 5 wickets in the bank, and our player of the match is, who else? Haris Ralph, you beauty. If you like this, tick it, join it, subscribe. We'll see you more here on Rario.